Welcome to Food Safety 5, twice monthly reports from the Food Safety Magazine editorial desk to keep you abreast of top news stories and current events impacting the food safety sector. Today we're covering new research on produce safety, small growers' perspectives, and growing strategies relating to the best cold storage temperature for fresh-cut produce safety rule exemptions, and water management for reducing arsenic in rice. First, a study led by a USDA scientist found that maintaining work-in-process fresh-cut produce at 4 degrees Celsius, or 39 degrees Fahrenheit, significantly limited the growth of foodborne pathogens during storage, before blending and packaging. Researchers examined cold-adapted Listeria monocytogenes, Escherichia coli 0157H7, and Salmonella on a variety of fresh-cut salad ingredients stored at 4, 8, and 12 degrees Celsius for up to 7 days. Minimal pathogen growth occurred at 4 degrees Celsius, but even modest increases in storage temperature promoted microbial growth, particularly for Listeria monocytogenes. Interestingly, carrots demonstrated a natural ability to inhibit Listeria. Populations on carrots declined by 2 to 3 log colony-forming units to nearly undetectable levels. The study also found that, while peracetic acid, or PAA, reduced Listeria more effectively than chlorine on some produce, PAA-treated samples sometimes supported greater Listeria growth during storage, possibly because the sanitizer reduced competing background microorganisms. Finally, the study demonstrated that contaminated storage containers transferred pathogens to fresh batches of produce unless they were thoroughly cleaned and sanitized, showing that simple rinsing is not sufficient. The data generated by the project are now being used to develop predictive models that estimate pathogen growth based on storage temperature, holding time, sanitizer treatment, and produce type, with researchers also applying machine learning to improve risk prediction. Next, a new Purdue University study explored how small-scale produce growers exempt from the produce safety rule requirements of FDA's Food Safety Modernization Act to make food safety decisions. In focus groups with 30 exempt growers in Indiana, researchers found that participants remained strongly committed to producing safe food despite being exempt from many produce safety rule requirements. Growers said that personal responsibility, consumer trust, and relationships with their local communities motivated them to maintain food safety practices regardless of regulatory obligations. However, they also identified practical challenges including limited labor, time constraints, record-keeping burdens, difficulty accessing updated guidance, limited extension support, and uncertainty about regulatory expectations. While exemptions helped reduce compliance costs and administrative burdens, some growers said they also limited opportunities to expand into wholesale and retail markets that often require food safety certification regardless of exemption status. The researchers concluded that outreach for exempt growers should focus on practical, trust-based support by expanding access to extension services, improving guidance, and developing centralized educational resources. Finally, a multi-year study conducted in commercial Arkansas rice fields found that repeated mid-season soil aeration significantly reduced arsenic concentrations in rice grain without increasing cadmium levels. Researchers analyzed more than 400 rice samples collected from 60 fields between 2018 and 2024, comparing conventional flooding with single and multiple aeration events, meaning the times the fields were dried during the growing season. Only multiple aeration events produced meaningful reductions, lowering median total arsenic concentrations by 39% and inorganic arsenic by 31% compared with conventionally flooded fields. Importantly, cadmium concentrations remained low in rice grown in multiple aerated fields. The researchers also found that higher soil pH and greater clay content were associated with lower arsenic concentrations and noted that arsenic levels within individual fields remained relatively consistent from year to year, suggesting previous measurements may help predict future grain arsenic levels. Overall, the study provides field-scale evidence that multiple aeration events can reduce arsenic accumulation in rice under commercial production conditions without increasing cadmium risk. For more information on any of the stories mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the Food Safety Magazine coverage linked in the description. Check back twice monthly on Tuesdays for the latest Food Safety 5 episodes, available at food-safety.com or on our YouTube channel.